Welcome to Valley News Live at 4. I'm Bobby Fallett, and new for you at 4. 2 people have been arrested and charged in Stutsman County after their young daughter overdosed on drugs. Christopher Johnson is charged with endangerment of a child, reckless endangerment, and several drug-related charges. Rhiannon Huff-Stetler is facing a reckless endangerment and a drug-related charge. Court documents say that Jamestown PD and Jamestown ambulance responded to a home in the 1300 block of 6th Avenue Northwest on June 2nd for a report of an unresponsive child. When officers arrived, they found Huff-Stetler outside holding an unconscious 2-year-old. Officers gave the girl Narcan and the child started to regain consciousness. The child was taken to the hospital by ambulance. More Narcan was given, and court records do say that the child became conscious. Now, video surveillance from the home shows that Johnson passes out after taking fentanyl with a syringe in the kitchen. The child was found unconscious laying on the kitchen counter.